People pull up with ones that they know are fake and they throw this around it and they're like, oh yeah, it's StockX. Like,
it's nothing for me if people come with this.
Oh, StockX. Oh, StockX, how I love you and hate you at the same time. So much. I like you and I really don't like you. How can I trust you? How do you expect me to have a relationship with you and trust you if you lie to me? You lie to me, StockX. Ugh. This video was not supposed to have anything to do with StockX. I promise. When we first started filming this video, when we, like in the very, very beginning, when you see me and Nick starting walking, at that moment, we had zero intention of even talking about StockX. It had nothing to do with StockX. Nick just bought some shoes off StockX. Now, listen, I know a lot of these videos on YouTube that say, oh, I bought some shoes off StockX and they were fake. Oh, MG, blah, 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 blah. I think a lot of those are bullshit. I think a lot of those are somebody that actually has a fake shoe and is trying to get one over on StockX. Not saying all of them are, but you know, a few of them that I've seen are like, just doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense. Things don't flow right. I think people are just trying to, you know, do what they can to get a video that's popping and StockX is popular. And hey, I'm guilty about trying to make a StockX video, but I'm not trying to sit here and have StockX give us a new pair of shoes. The purpose, when I first started filming the video this turned out to be, was basically because I had gotten a new camera. You know, I'm new to doing the YouTube thing, and my buddy Nick had bought UNC offwhite ones from StockX, and I can verify, yes, he had gotten them straight from StockX. This video was supposed to be Nick had just gotten these UNCs like a month before, the UNC Jordan ones, off-white Jordan ones, and he liked them. He wore them for a while, but he wanted to trade them. He's from Houston. He loves Travis Scott, so he wanted to get the Travis Scott 4s and maybe a piece of Astro World merch. I agreed with that. I said, yeah, you know, that's a good idea. I think you should do that. And that was what the video was actually going to be about. Nick trading in some off-white ones and seeing what we can trade him up for, but it changed. Things changed. It didn't exactly go as we planned. Shout out Lucky Dog. Shout out Sean, who's one of the managers at Lucky Dog. You know, to take the time. Nick had set up an appointment to go in and trade his shoes. We were going in there. We're gonna trade him out. He's gonna get his shoes, and it didn't really go like that. At the end of this video, yeah, definitely. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put a bunch of pictures of the actual shoe that Nick got from StockX. I want you guys to do your own legit checks. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what you really think. Watch this video, see exactly what happened, and then let me know what you guys think, okay? This is not a bash StockX video. This isn't a you know, trying to scam them or anything like that. It's just something that happened very unexpectedly, which turned into a StockX video. As for the title, StockX sells fakes accidentally. Sounds very clickbaity, but think about it. Do I think StockX sits back in some room, the CEO and all the main guys or whatever, sit back and say, let's buy a bunch of fakes and let's ship them out everywhere. We'll be the fake masters. No, I do not think that. I don't think that at all. I think that fakes are getting so good these days that there's a lot of shitty people out there, a lot of scammers, a lot of people that are just shit that sell fakes, okay? And with how good fakes are getting, I think that a guy, let's just say, you know, let's say the guy that's legit checking your shoes that are coming in, he's human, man. He's human like any other person, like any person who does any kind of job. You know what I mean? It could easily be he went out the night before with his boys. He's working hungover. His baby mama just left him. Wants a divorce. Blah 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 blah. Life happens, right? Let's say this guy's just hungover. He doesn't feel good, man. It's 9 in the morning. You're about to throw up. You got to legit check these shoes. Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. It's good. Sends them out. Obviously, that's not what happens in every situation. I'm just giving that as an extreme example as to why it would be kind of easy to pass off shoes that may not be legit as legit. I think that if somebody legit checks 100 shoes a day, let's give it even a bigger number. Let's say 500 shoes of being legit checked by one person in a day or two or whatever. Out of those 500, I think that maybe one or two might get through. Could I be wrong? Sure, it could be a lot more, it could be even less. I don't know how it'd be less, but I'm not even saying we didn't sell them to Lucky Dog. I'm just saying, you know, it didn't go as planned. Check it out, see what you think. Look at the pictures at the very end. Comment down below if you think that this was a legit pair or if this was a fake pair that we got from StockX. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Nick, what do we got today?
Grails.
Yeah. No address there. But we're downtown right now. A little quick look around here. This is the U District down here in Seattle. Yo, you seeing that, right? You seeing it, right?
Yeah, maybe you can see some of that.
Yeah, there you go. We got some of the grails. Yo, this is a lot of people's grails. Keep the ones or trade them in for some Travis Scott 4s like he's been wanting and get a little something. So we're going to Lucky Dog, our new local place that's kind of our round two. You know round two? Oh yeah. My personal recommendation is that he trades them bitches in and gets a Travis Scott 4s plus like a hoodie plus some other shoes, you know. But you know what? Hey, it's on him. So let's see what we got.
You know, I've thrown them on. A couple times. They look real good. That blue,
They do look good. They do look good. And
it's a good color.
They are. And the fucking unique. You know what I mean? Like just so different than any other kicks you see on the street right now. But yo, speaking of kicks, yeah, you see it. Hold on. I can't. Still figuring this camera out. The V2. That's right. I forgot. I already fucking caught it from Turbo Green ones. Yeah, I'm like, I forgot what mine are fucking called right now. They got a few different things since last time here. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Wow.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
I got them straight from Nike.
Yo, dope. That was so unexpected, but that was the fucking dopest thing ever.
These are just like the most fake pair we see. It's just such a headache when you buy off-white. It's like, well, there's like a point where you're looking at it so much that it's like, you're looking at things that aren't there.
It stands
and
out.
It's like, because someone tried to tell us that a pair we sold was fake, and it wasn't. It was just like, there's like little nuance. It's made to look like a handmade shoe. A lot of the things that I see differently on a lot of them are like the Wings logo. Like my pair, it's like a little smoother. Like this one's a lot more like.
You could already see it, yeah.
Okay.
The big thing is the text too. Like it's got to have that like slight smear going up. You can kind of see like the little bits like going up and kind of where it lands in the USA. I mean, these are pretty close in size too.
Yeah. You know, I've always wanted to see on a 100% made sure pair the actual flap. I want to see the shadow of the Wings logo. I've never actually.
That's another thing that keeps varying too, and that's the other thing that like just goes into like. I mean, they probably just stamped this one out harder than that.
Sure.
And like some people then think, oh, it's fake. And like even on my pair, like the heel cup is a different shape on each
on each individual
like
shoe.
on each shoe that of the same pair. Like it's not the same. It's not the same shape, and like that's another thing where people are like, oh, it's fake, but.
Look what just popped up as we're here.
Oh yeah.
A notification that these are going up on StockX, like as we're fucking here, finally
That's
going.
rising. Yeah.
That's just crazy. Yeah.
I got them on StockX.
Yeah.
What are you hoping and thinking for your ones?
Those Cactus Jack 4s.
Because you're not necessarily even looking maybe to even sell them, right? You're looking to kind of maybe work something out with these guys. Yeah, because it also is a lot for you guys too. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of shoe.
I'm gonna be real. I really
like we were there.
It's so hard to tell.
Hey man.
I literally had a headache with a customer like a week ago over this shoe, and I was like, I do not want to see this shoe. It's so tough, man. Because like, I mean, just based on like what Jordans in general, like I feel that, and it's automatically like weird. But I've seen it so many like in all the different pairs. Like,
Have you seen? Like, do you get ones like without the green sticker in the box? Do you get ones?
I haven't got that. Everyone I've had the green sticker in the box.
Okay.
I feel like that's like the immediate. Like this one, the thing that like is bugging me out is the print, like how different it is from mine, as well as like how deep this is, but again, that's another thing that like it just varies.
It just might have been the press.
Yeah, it just might have been the press. It was stamped out like
bugging me.
that.
He was like, this is dark. He's like, it might not be real.
I try to do my best with him to,
He definitely know. He was hounding me.
you
He's
know,
like, you got
make
pictures
sure
of this, you got
The
pictures of
85 is
that.
like
on
just as
point.
awesome.
Yeah. But
So many StockX horror stories lately. It was just like them, you know, shitty QC, having them be fakes, having them be like the wrong shoe, like.
It was like people are checking up to like 500 shoes a day. He
And it
said,
makes sense. That's kind of why we do appointments, so we're not just like we need to do this. Like if you're bringing this, and I need to sit here. And
yeah,
look
no,
at it for a
absolutely.
minute.
It's not like a check-in.
Can't just be
These
like,
are
oh,
good.
yeah, here, boom. No, like it can't jeopardize our opinion on our reputation on it at all. The thing also that's like bugging me out is like, do you see how like the dip? How I mean, I know mine's pretty worn, but I feel like it's like a completely different like pattern. Like in there, mine is like this looks almost like it's like little stars or like little like I don't know. It could be again. I could just be like overlooking, like looking at it too closely. But I don't know. There's just like little weird things to me. But then again, a lot of things are also adding up. A lot of it's like so much of it's on point.
The cross stitching and a lot of people were screwing up the.
Yeah, I mean that looks.
Or having like
that
little
looks,
extra fringes on the.
It looks and feels just like mine, so that's like not. I'm not worried about that. Like the stitching across the toe box looks like as uniform as.
yeah, you see this? This is a check, guys. This is how a legit check should be. Look at. I mean,
One size
I see so much shit on YouTube. People look at it in 2 seconds, like, yeah, it's real, it's good, or it's fake. It's like, how the fuck do you know that?
Especially with this. Dude.
Yeah.
And this much time has passed. Like the more time that passes, the
Better. They get better and better.
I think it's the thing that is the most messed up. Like even on like retail pairs, like
The Wings logo.
Yeah, because I mean you can just feel it and see it as well. The font is like way different.
You willing to entertain my boy here for a trade of some sort, or do some deal, or are you guys, or what do you?
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to have more of these in.
Sure,
It's
sure.
It's a really hot shoe. It's just mainly like. There's another thing I want to check. Do you mind if I pop the insole out?
No, go for it.
Because the insole, there's like a blue mark. It's like if it's horizontal or.
There we go. He knows. He knows it's good. It's good.
Okay, so these are a little bit more this way. These are more straight up. Crazy different, and that's another thing that's just it's such a dumb thing. Yeah, we bought the turbos. Yeah.
That's because the turbos are fresh as fuck.
Rocking
That's because the turbos are fresh as fuck. Yeah.
They're gonna be popular this summer, bro. This is a good
I
summer.
saw
It's a
that.
good summer shoe. For
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
sure. My other thing is this is like
I have my-
softer, and it's hard for me to tell because I've worn my shoes like a bunch, but.
Because what, like one
Yeah,
of
like
those?
the
When did they
machine,
first? Were
it
they
just
summer
feels
last
like
year?
a little like more like a.
I see what you're
has
saying.
a little
Yeah,
bit more
like a hardness
give.
almost.
This one's like super hard, and this one's like just slightly. Again, it's just such a hard shoe because it's made to look like a prototype. And so like, there's so many one-off things that like can happen.
Guess you're 85. I've actually never seen like on straight up like look. That's what
I noticed some are glossier and some are matte, and that's like a way that they say to tell. But again, it's
like now's when you start dropping some shit. Yeah. You know, get it in your head ready, kind of what you want to do. You know, fine. I'd be like, yo, what about Travis Scott's plus? Start with 2 cash. You know, or how much are those worth? Are they worth that? I haven't looked it up lately yet. Okay.
They're like in that, definitely in that realm.
So, yeah, if I were you, now is the point where you want to go ahead and throw out some sort of offer. Because if we keep doing this, he's going to start backing out of it. He's going to back it. Yeah, get some sort of offer of something. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, get with it.
Yeah, that was better because it's got a little stone on it.
I
so
love
it's
this. How much is it? $25 difference?
a little- Yeah.
But for the deal, let's take this one. Like, yeah, don't like try and do the one without saying, you know, get the most you can.
65, whatever.
Yo, but here, is that what you want to do? You want to do that plus that? Here, grab that. Yeah, grab that, and let's walk up and just make the offer.
also like people can set the market wherever they want. Like I have this pair of tricolor up tempos that I bought from like the mall, and then I brought them to Lucky Dog for like $50 because I didn't care, you know, to get them off.
Yeah.
I look on StockX and people are paying like $450 for them.
But they mess with the market though because they
with the market
yeah.
No one knows what it is.
Yeah, so they pump it up, and if
people
one
are-
purchase buys it, if
Then
one
that's
that's to set the price. Yeah, it
People
fucks.
are now they got that shoe up for like $4.
Just buy it from yourself and lose
Ooh, I never thought of that. You're right. Yeah, and if you got 10, 20 pairs, you do that, you can you make yourself some money. I never thought of that. You're right, but
The Witherspoons, dude, ever since he said that he's not going to release anymore, he jumped up $300.
really, I haven't noticed, but yes, I'd like
He
to
just showed
get
me today. Every size is over 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, every size.
There was 6 something not too long ago.
I know.
I didn't
Once
know.
he confirmed that he's not doing any more pairs with them, that's it. Yeah.
Wait, so they're not coming out with that floral one with the breakdown? I was looking forward to that the denim style breakdown. Oh
And just
man.
the fact that you can beat them and they'll
Yeah,
get cooler.
yeah.
I really want to make this happen, but I'm just like, I'm so like, I'm just so like.
I was just saying, because I know you said you're not doing finance or purchases or whatever.
If this didn't happen, I mean, if the thing last week didn't happen where I had someone like returning their pair and going through this whole fake debacle, I'd be a little bit different about it. But the fact that it doesn't have the original like Nike receipt and you don't have like that confirmation, I probably might have to just hold off for a day, honestly. Because yeah, you just have the StockX one right there. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's something. Yeah.
Just got that here. I don't know, because I was looking at it.
Is that something new?
You can just scan it and
Yeah.
Put it on there because it's been very.
Yo, there's got to be a way. Let's look online and see if there's a way we can scan it somehow. There's got to be a way. I haven't even tried it yet. I've seen those tags, but I haven't even tried to like look it up.
Either. We always cut them off when we get them. Just 'cause the StockX tag, I don't know. It just doesn't mean a whole lot.
Something that I think StockX should do that would be great is to have in their app to have a little QR code reader. You could scan what, the shoe, or scan the little QR code, and then boom, pops up that this is this specific shoe. It was sold on this specific date. I think that right there can really deter a lot of the fakes and a lot of people trying to scam StockX. You have that little QR code, you scan it, and if it's not that shoe for that tag, well, something's up, right? Anyways, those are just ideas.
Then people pull up with ones that they know are fake and they throw this around it and they're like, oh yeah, it's StockX. Like it means nothing to me if people come with this.
For sure.
Not saying that's not
No,
comparing you to
he-
the
No,
situation,
yeah,
but,
no,
like,
I got you.
Yeah.
you can go and buy a pack.
You can buy a pack of goat ones.
How much are those retailing?
Retail $190.
I
really, like I said, dude, this kind of stuff drives me nuts because I want every off-white shoe. I want all the clothing and I want all that stuff because it sells. But it's just such a like.
How come the box?
It comes like that.
That's how
No way, it comes like
It comes all like janky cut and like has the clear.
So it looks like with his off-whites, it's just he's not feeling too comfortable because there are a couple little differences between Nick's pair and his own pair there. He's looking to do a little bit more of a confirmation than what he has right there. So I think it's not going to go down for Nick.
Kind of sketchy when I see like people selling stuff with StockX tags on it.
It makes me
People
think.
who bought it directly from StockX.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the tag in general, like it makes me.
don't mean shit nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. Like
When it first came out,
it was like, oh, okay, legit. Now it's more like,
yeah,
I think your receipt just makes like a ton of sense.
sure.
It's always just like,
even those can be fake.
that's what I'm saying. I saw one on eBay for $100.
So I'd love to take them, but I couldn't buy them outright. For me, I could consign them, which means you would get paid when they sold. Is that something you'd be interested in?
What, just depends, I guess, what you could offer for.
We sell them for
that.
$400, and instead of buying them outright, where we offer you 30%, you would get half the price once they sold, so you get $200 for them.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I might take
Hold on.
them.
Yeah. Hey, 200? That's like next level ripoff. That's next level fucking ripping people off.
Not in some places.
There's another.
There though, and they charge 400.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm sorry, but if I walked in right now and I saw a pair of those for $400, I'd ask if they have 3 pairs. And so there you have it. Kind of weird, right? 2 places, 2 different reactions. Obviously, the second, store, they took about a tenth of the time Sean had taken to legit check the pair, and they came back with some bullshit. Nick was gonna get $200 because they'd sell them for $4. Fuck you, Buffalo Exchange. We did not plan that with Sean. When he took his pair off and put it right there, that was the best thing ever, actually. Because like I said, this wasn't a planned StockX video. This was that he was gonna trade it in. But it was just so perfect that Sean had his pair and was able to really do a close comparison. And unfortunately, there was way too many things that were off. Way too many things that were off. Yes, like he had said, it's made to look like a deconstructed shoe and being put back together. So there should be little differences. But some of the things that were different didn't make sense. That the pattern on the sole didn't make sense. How firm or soft the heel cup was didn't make sense. The actual Wings logo on the inside of the shadow, how deep it was, that was a little too much. Do I think StockX sold Nick a pair of fake off-white UNC ones? Yes, I do. Do I think that some guy sat there and said, we're gonna fuck this guy over, I'm gonna send him some fakes? No. I think that it was a poor legit check or poor quality check on StockX's part. I don't think StockX is really trying to ruin their reputation and their brand by selling one pair of fakes, 2 pair, even 100 pairs. They have the market so dominated that if they don't need to cheat, they don't need to steal, they don't need to do any of that. If it happens, then I do believe it's an accident. StockX is changing the game, obviously. You know, they have a heavy hold on the market online. Grailed and Go obviously is right behind them, or even maybe above, below. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that in the sneaker world, if you want to know how much sneakers cost, you pretty much look at StockX, and that's universal across sneakers. So that being said, that's huge. You know that they're the Kelly Blue Book of sneakers. They just need to continue to adapt to all these fakes and scams, which I think they're doing better. Like I had said in the middle of the video, I think they should have something where you can QR code your own sneaker and have it be the exact picture. I think ComplexCon does something like that, the ComplexCon app. But anyways, when Nick got home, you know, he was pretty bummed. He was pretty crushed, thinking, what the fuck, StockX? You know, you sent me a pair of fakes. But you know what? He actually was thinking, he knew that it was going to be a headache and a half to go through StockX. So before he did that, he said, you know, before I contact them and try and flip it back and all this stuff, let me just see if I can sell them. He thought, hey, you know what? He still thought they were real. So Nick ended up posting those online, but explaining the story really well. You know, in his description, he had put that we went to Lucky Dog and it didn't really pass as far as their legit check, that they didn't really want to take it. So he showed them, you know, his StockX receipt and his StockX account, and showed that, you know, it was from there and everything like that. And he had, you know, explained what had happened and what offers he had had. And a kid that ended up buying them, well, I can't say kid, he was in his 30s, but the person that ended up buying them was completely satisfied with the story, was completely satisfied with the proof of purchase and authenticity of it. He was okay with it. And so he made an offer to Nick, and they ended up working something out, and Nick sold it to him. Nick rests easy, not because he didn't sit there and just say, oh yeah, they're great, brand new, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's not the type. He wanted to make sure to specify exactly what had gone on, so he could sleep easier. And that's one of the reasons I like the kid a lot. That's it, guys. Right after these blabbing words I'm giving you, check out these pictures, okay? Tell me what you think. Do you think that this shoe is fake? Do a really good legit check and let me know. And then, because I mean, this is really this isn't one person saying, I got some fakes from StockX, or two people saying, this is going to a reputable store who does business like this every day. And they were saying, no, sorry, we can't take these. These, we don't think they're real. So, so it wasn't just one person or just myself trying to scam StockX or something like that. You know what I mean? There wasn't even an attempt to contact StockX to even get money back, or to, tell them that the shoes were fakes or anything like that, which some people may think, hey, that's dumb. Why didn't you do that? I know that Nick got what he wanted for them, and it wasn't, it was a lot less of a headache than having to ship them back to StockX, getting your money back on your credit card, plus a restocking fee, and who knows how long it would take, and blah, 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 when he could just sell them straight up, boom, bam, boom, right? So, StockX sells fakes accidentally.